you're connected to the robot jukebox.
I've given this a lot of thought, and I'm thinking about doing more than one stream a week. Like, Streaming with Keegan would still remain on Mondays, but I'm flirting with the idea of also doing a new type of stream. Let me give you some context, actually. Let's look at this. See, this is Keegan Clark Radio, the robot jukebox. And so my plan for these new Friday streams would be to host these kinds of radio shows where you play songs on a playlist, and not just for my own music. It will have my music, but it won't only have my music. First of all, I used to have my own, series of playlists called Beats and Bangers. The original plan for these playlists were to try to pitch them to regular listeners. But as it turns out, I have no idea how to do that. And basically every day you play the playlist, send proof that you did, realized I didn't like how transactional it all felt. Like suddenly we weren't playing each other's music because we enjoyed listening to people's music. It was more of an obligation for your own self-interest, which I really, I really hate that sentiment. I know that's hard to avoid sometimes in music spaces where everybody's a musician and wants to be heard. I get it, but I don't know. I don't like it. But eventually I made an announcement. I'm not gonna require you guys to play the playlist every day, message about it. And since then, the server has been basically dead. People have stopped submitting, people have stopped playing. It's been crickets ever since. And I'm thinking about reviving it again, but this time not through mandatory plays or trying to promote these playlists on social media everywhere. I'm going to let these new future live streams do all the promotion for me. Well, I'm still doing it, but I find streaming a much more natural way of promoting people's music and stuff like that. I've just been thinking a lot along those lines, and I want to play these old Beats and Bangers playlists on these new radio streams that I would do on Fridays. And I was thinking to kind of harken back to Keegan Clark Radio, the robot jukebox, since this kind of has two names, and I really like the robot jukebox name for a type of stream. So right now, there's only one type of stream called Streamin' with Keegan, and it consists of basically everything you see here. Basically everything I've ever streamed falls under the Streamin' with Keegan umbrella. And I'm thinking, you know what? For the new Friday streams, I could call these the Robot Jukebox. And in those streams, not only would I play my own music, I would also play music from my playlists, Beats and Bangers. And I even thought about possibly inviting on other playlist curators onto my streams and playing their playlists. I think that would be cool as fuck. And honestly, the way James does his music streams, Engagement Harvest, he's in a stage chat channel on Discord, and people are allowed to hop in and say a few words every now and then if they want. And I'm thinking to myself, how cool would it be to have something like that on Music Space? Because I'm realizing more and more, it's the main thing that everybody does on Music Space, the only reason why people join Music Space is to send their own music to my streams. That is where a majority of the people who join Music Space are coming from, because they hear about my music listening streams and they're like, ooh, perfect, and join, and only stick around for that. And I feel like I need to start branching more people in through other means. I really appreciate when indie musicians go the extra mile and engage with others. I think that's really, really fucking cool. Because then it becomes a proper community, as opposed to people who an overwhelming majority of these people, all they do is send links in, share your music, and my music listening streams when I start doing them. Not to throw shade at any of them. I'm lurking on many other people's servers. I have no room to talk. But I think a way to get people to stop lurking and start engaging more is to just have more engaging things, like entice the musicians to do more, to engage in more community activities for the Discord server and for my own content. Yeah, I think these new radio streams on Friday, the robot Jukebox, I think that's gonna be like a really cool way of doing that.